off the ground too, though. That's the other problem. So they finally break up. Don't forget, tomorrow, East Geelong and Inverleigh, first semi-final, live on 94.7 The Pulse from 2 p.m. Grubby won't be here, so it'll be a quiet afternoon. Grubby will be texting us throughout the afternoon from the couch.
Yep, it'll be more than a quiet afternoon. It'll be a shit afternoon without me.
So you on job there tomorrow, do you know, or not?
No, on call. On call.
On call. Oh, here we go, Philpott. Have a look at him. The great man, Richard Philpott, just coming down here just to make sure Grubby's okay. He's all right.
Would you like some lemon meringue pie, Richard?
So Rickett starting in the ruck for North Geelong, and Lovett for Bell Post Hill. Parker still forward. Ben Bryant going forward next to Blake Miller. Lockie Wright across centre half forward, had a good third term on the ball.
Is he pulling out all stops, Doggy, or is he buggerising around?
He's making Bell Post Hill work hard with some of the moves, I'll tell you that. He's got Bryant on the wing now against Fantella. Fitzsimmons back in the middle. Hardman's, who's had a great game on the ball, still in there.
Well, it's here to be won. The result is that you get a game in the grand final, guaranteed.
That's it.
Key a little bit down, and Hospital might have knocked him around a bit, I think.
I think so, but yeah, he'll be better for the run. Start of the final term, 10-5, 65 North Geelong, Bell Post Hill 9-8, 62. Rickett and Lovett, they get a hand to it in the first ruck contest through the middle. Baseley does well, gets the handball free to McLeod, gets the kick further afield in towards 50. Woods, in fact it's Matheson, breaks free back on the left, dangerous kick, but Schwennerson, Kane, pretty good. On the up towards brother Brent, needs to pick it up, under pressure now. Cross centre half forward for Bell Post Hill, and the umpire will come in and ball it up.
We don't have many punches these days, do we?
No, there's been a lack of punts in the finals.
One punch I think we've seen today.
Yeah, but they're not doing it properly anyway.
No, they need some tutelage. Down. Yeah, they need some tutelage on the punts. Ball from the ruck contest falls to McLeod. Bell Post Hill. He missed it. And through for one behind to Steve McLeod. 1 goal, 1 his tally this afternoon. 9-9, 63 Bell Post Hill. North Geelong 10-5, 65. Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. Minute played.
Do you think the result of this game will have any bearing on the grand final?
No.
None at all?
No. Start again.
None whatsoever?
No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Taylor Reynolds with the ball, doing the kicking in the duties now for North Geelong. Has the ball, looking for players to go to the far side of the ground. He goes out long, outside 50, ball down, contest made. Rickett just taps the ball in front of him. Going to be Bell Post Hill who arrive first. Handball comes over the top, ends up in the hands of, I'm not too sure it is out there, but it doesn't matter because he's been bundled over the boundary line. There's going to be a throw in right on 50-metre arc there. The umpire about to throw the ball back in. We got Lovett and we got Rickett. So the ball in takes place. Contest back it, picked up there by Swennerson. Able to get the handball away, picked up by Hardman, who's been good all day. Goes towards the half-forward line. Bryant, he got underneath the contest, and Pisano goes back for Bell Post Hill and takes the ball and takes the mark. Player inside Lentini ignores him there. He's looking down the line. Stephen McLeod also leads up, but he goes straight down the boundary. Kick wasn't good. Mark taken again, and I think it might be Fitzsimmons out the far side of the ground. He now delivers the ball to the half-forward line. Parker leaving his player underneath the ball, but forgot about Addy coming over the back. The ball has gone back over the boundary line once again. And another ball in will take place.
Tell me this, you're a successful coach, Smithy.
Thank you, Grub.
Drawn game at the G.
Does Ricky and McDowell come today and watch this?
Of course I would. They're going to play him next week, mate. So although they can get it on what are those things called?
YouTube.
Thank you. Or those little chip things.
What are those things called?
You know, those things that go on tellies.
UB sticks.
Thank you very much again, Grubby.
USB.
Oh my God, Father!
So the ball thrown up at the centre half forward position over the top. Lovett gets the ball down, went back and collected again, picked up by Whitney, tried to force his way through. Lovett had the ball, handball, put Fantella under pressure, looking for some option. A little short kick out of the contest, went towards McLeod, got a favourable bounce, continued to run if he wants to, but he goes short. Tar just stood there, and Taylor Reynolds was anticipating a longer kick, and the ball ends up with Justin Tar. So he's, I would reckon, 40 metres out.
He hasn't bothered going up to the man on the mark and measuring his run up this time. It hasn't been too successful for him today.
But Justin Tarr with another opportunity for the Bellpost Hill side to put them back in front. He's going to kick from about 45 directly in front. He said distance probably not today would trouble him, but I suppose late in the game, getting the distance could be a problem, but I don't think so. Not here. Justin Tarr loads up, goes long, goes straight. It's going to be in the goal square. There was trouble with the distance because it's Kane Swinnerson just taps it through for a minor score. So Justin Tarr 2 behind for the afternoon. 9 goals 10, I should say, to 10 goals 5. And we've gone 4 minutes, final quarter.
Just absolutely stuffed that up, didn't you?
Draw at the MCG between Carlton and Essendon.
How long to go?
No, a draw.
Over.
They had a draw. Over, finished. They had a draw.
They
Ball
both
in
tanked.
hit. Hutchinson goes towards right on centre wing. Punched away by Zulix at the back and over the boundary line for a throw-in.
I think they better watch it on USB sticks. You won't get it on YouTube, but that idiot that puts that up, he never puts it up.
So boundary throw-in. Love it. In front. Rickett from behind. Ball. The side of the pack. Came from Fitzsimmons with a kick. Close to the boundary line. Finds touch again. Over boundary throw-in. Still on centre wing. So Lovett comes across. Rickett. 10-5 playing 9-10. Point the difference. North Geelong in the ascendancy. Rickett with a tap down towards right. Rides the tap and rides the tackle and gets the kick out. Hardman to run onto it. McLeod next to him, close to the boundary line. And sees it over for a throw-in right in front of our commentary position, half forward.
Lovely sportsmanship there, but I don't think I'd be bothered with it, boys.
Boundary throw-in. Lovett and Rickett. Lovett gets a hand down, might do the roving work as well. Hardman and Whitney go at it hard.
Jeez, that was tough.
Keeps it in, Jared Bright, 50 out. On the boundary line, back to the corridor, over the back, got the sit, Miller!
Too big, Miller!
And Blake Miller will shoot the goal from 15 out directly in front. It's a good contest here, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Harbin
They
and
both
Whitney.
went in, both eyes on the
Absolutely.
ball. Both hit it hard.
So Blake Miller shoot the goal. Is to make the margin 7 points for North Geelong. Comes in. Kicks a goal. So his first of the afternoon and the 11th for North Geelong. They go to 11-5-71. And they lead Bellpost Hill 9-10-64. Smith Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. 6 minutes played.
Look, I know he's played a fair bit in the ruck today and they brought him back out. I think it's about time. You've stuck him in the goal square like they just did, because in a game where you get hot and tired and absolutely run out on your feet, the big blokes don't get any shorter. And he might be a real danger down there in this quarter, sitting in the goal square. And that's where he's going back to, I reckon.
So we are back with the umpire in the middle of the ground. Stevie Barton's gone in. Stevie Ricketts remains in there. So all this clearance could be a very important part of this last final quarter. The ball's tapped down. Rickett had it, bent back, collected it, was Barton. Handball comes out to Lentini. Got the handball towards Pisano, who kicks into the half-forward line. Mark required. Basically comes out, and it was actually Furslow attacks the ball well. Left it behind, picked up by Taylor Reynolds. Now he's been pushed off the ball, ends up in the hands there of Furslow, and he goes over the top to Wood. Handball, look away, was no good to Whitney, but he went back and collected it, and now went on his left foot back towards the forward pocket. Tarr comes out, got hands on ball, had first touch and second, but knocked the ball over the boundary line, and it's going to be thrown back into the field of play. It's about 10-15 metres around from the behind post, so Bellpost still with a great opportunity. Ball comes in. Rickett does the ruck work. Went towards Key. Bellpost Hill fed the ball out. Ends up in the hands of Turner. Whitney tried to shrug a tackle. Got tackled high.
It's a free kick.
Umpire says he handed it off. And it's going to be a free kick to John Wood. No, it's not. It's Hardman. He goes backwards to Dan Key, and Key just chips the ball. Good use of the ball. Van Creeken. Just inside their 50, or defensive 50. It's going to go long now towards centre wing. Eels leads up. Both players go underneath the ball. Ferguson missed it. Going back to collect the ball's Lentini, who kicks round his body and will go towards centre wing. Going across. Mark is not taken there by Wood at ground level. Picked up by McLeod. A little kick inside for Pisano was good. He left it behind. Had to go back and collect it. Handball come out the back. Found Baseley. Stopped. Propped. Went on his left foot. That kick wasn't good also. Into the half-forward line. North Geelong with the numbers. Can they bring the ball out? It's Bellpost Hill who emerged with it. Fed the ball out of the contest. They're unable to get through.
Free kick,
It's a
too
free
high.
kick. Yep, and it's going to be Turner, is it? Turner goes backwards and hits Whitney. Whitney loads up and goes long, back towards the goal square. In front, Tar. Mark not taken, picked up by Page. Tried to get the handball away. Swinnerson's there. Feeds the ball in front of himself. DeSanto's also there. Fursland got through traffic. Picked it up. Went on the left foot. Kicked towards goal. It's going to land in the square. Page up. Can't take the mark. At ground level, Key's going to be happy enough to see the ball over the boundary line. Or through for a minor score.
How desperate are they down there?
Through for a minor score. Bellpost Hill to 9-11. And 11 goals, 5 North Geelong. We've gone 9 minutes. Last quarter, Smith Suzuki. Smith Holden Suzuki.
Kick in to Van Kreken. It's something. The sun's on his back. I think he might be having a pillow shortly. Small kick. Short kick over the top to Ferguson. Takes the mark at half back for North Geelong. Pittman gives him a lead. He goes in that direction on centre wing. Sets it up for him. Fourth in line. Lima done a good job since quarter time.
He has.
Shane Lima on Pittman. Tightened up nicely. And boundary throwing off hands. Centre wing. 9 minutes played, final term. Goal the difference. Stick with us. We might have the draw here as well as the one.
Well, we
the
could be
MCG.
back here next week, and we will be.
Well done. Free kick for a hold in the ruck contest. Rickett from centre wing puts it up for Hardman. He's been their best player all day. Been a Trojan in the middle, Lee Hardman. Left foot kick around the corner. Miller has to sit and wait over the back. Briggy, McNamara comes at it. Fitzsimmons. Fitzy turns around. Parker might sit up for Briggy. Parker bowled him over. The ball comes back to McNamara for Bellpost Hill. Got a bit of time now. Sets it up. Kick long towards Whitney. Oh, good mark.
He's been good, you know.
Good mark.
I reckon he actually took his eyes off the ball then, didn't
It looked like he did, but he still marked it.
At half back for Bellpost Hill. He chips the ball over the top towards Pisano. Takes the mark. Van Kreken stands it. So Pisano back to Whitney at half back. Plays on now. Along the line towards centre half forward or to half forward flank. Ball spills to the front right. Rides one tackle, then gets ridden into the ground. The umpire says yes. Pushing the back. Lockie Wright will take the free kick. Had a good second half, Lockie Wright. Chips the ball over the top. It's okay. And Kreken takes the mark. He chips the ball further and field the lead on Pittman. Takes the mark. Fitzsimmons gives him half a lead. He just chips the ball over the top towards Parker. Can't pick it up at the half volley. At the back, Brent Schwennerson gets around. Right foot kick around the corner's okay. Hardman stands in front and takes the mark. So still 50 out. Be a good kick from there from Lee Hardman. Kick one goal this afternoon. Just to make the margin 12 points. Southern end of the ground. Right on 50. Was always going to kick it into the man on the mark. Never went back far enough. And Lima will take the kick in the end and get it out wide to Weld for Bellpost Hill. And they just settle the play down. And half back. He chips the ball over the top. Lentini runs onto it and can run away on centre wing. Takes a bounce. Goes with the right foot kick towards half forward. Might sit at the back. Coming out Turner. Grabs it. Tries to get rid of it. Gets it back towards Wood. Went right. Went left. Went back on the right foot. Off one step, as he always does, towards full forward. Punched away at the back by Kane Schwennerson. Handball is okay, and they're out. All key, though, on the right side. He needs to get over the top. Over the top with the handball to Reynolds. And outboard, Kane Schwennerson kept going on half back by himself. Needs somebody to run towards him. Coming out, McLeod. He goes long towards the line. Fitzsimmons comes up, third in line, takes the mark. Chips the ball back in. Board Van Kreken can take the mark. And in fact, it's Eels. Plays on towards the corridor. Miller got a couple against him. Hold, said the umpire, Blake Miller, to take the free kick. So Blake Miller, who's kicked one in this final term, this for number 2. This to make the margin 12 points. Bear Grub?
No, I don't like them. I don't like them when both players are holding each other. Let it go. Oh, I couldn't see which way it went. Oh, no, I don't pay them.
So 20 metres out, directly in front, Blake Miller.
And he's a lovely kick for goal, this kid.
Oh,
he is.
Talk about putting the moz on him.
No moz here. He'll kick this without a doubt. Don't you worry about that.
He'll kick it. It will be a goal.
It'll be a goal. It will be a goal.
Comes in.
Oh.
And has missed it.
Well, I wanted to stay close.
It was always going to happen.
You don't want to get 12, 13 points
11-6-72, North Geelong Bellpost Hill 9-11-65. Smith's Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard 13 minutes played. That was always going to happen. You do that all the time, Grub. Oh, he's a lovely kick of the ball, this boy.
Well, he doesn't miss many like that.
No, not too many.
Kicked about 700 one year in the under-18s.
So Lima comes out quickly and he's found Stephen McLeod. McLeod's got the ball. He chips back inside. Had to be a good kick and found Lentini. So it's now with Lentini. He goes over the top. I'm not too sure that was well directed. The players are running away from the contest. And it's marked there by Fitzsimmons. So with Fitzsimmons now from North Geelong can go quickly back into their forward line. Miller's going to be the target again. He's up. Mark not taking at ground level. He picks the ball up. Had a running player. Missed him. Went back to Pisano. Pisano, long handball outside. Had to be good. Missed Addy. Addy fed the ball up. Picked up by Pisano again.
Oh,
interception! And this will be all over because he's handballed to Pittman in the goal square.
Bang!
Goes bang. Jamie Pittman, his first goal of the afternoon. A 12th goal for North Geelong. 12-6. They lead Belpost still on 9 goals, 11. We've gone 14 minutes, final quarter. Smith Holden, Blazzuzuki scoreboard.
One mistake, and in they come. And I'll tell you what, I reckon they only have to kick one more. I reckon the Maggies only have to kick one more.
That's nearly enough, I reckon, now, the way the game's gone.
You never know the way the two sides have been playing. I reckon they've got to kick one more.
Belpost will kick 3 in the next 15 minutes.
Waiting for the footy to come back. Draw at the MCG if you hadn't heard. 14-6 to 13-12. Carlton and Essendon.
Who kicked the 14-6?
Essendon.
So they should have won
No,
it.
Carlton did actually. Carlton 14-6, Essendon 13-12.
So Essendon should have won it.
Yep. And half-time, Fremantle 7-4. Sorry, just started at, 7-5-47. Port Adelaide 7-6-48.
How much is Newton Chilwell getting flogged by us tomorrow?
Newton.
They've got to wait till tomorrow for their flogging.
So back in the middle, Barton gets it down, big thump away. Turner traps it for Belpost Hill, handballs it towards Welve. Goes to the right foot, kick the lead on by Page. Goes up, can't take the mark off the back of the pack. North Geelong, Matho with the numbers there. You can shuffle it back to Brent Schwenneson, under pressure. Turn the ball over, Page is there, fighting hard for it. Pack develops, Matheson loses the football in the contest. Ball spills free again, or still in dispute. Belpost still working hard in their forward line to keep it in there. Umpire will come in and ball it up.
Look, you're right. They're working hard, but at this stage, I reckon North Geelong just look like they've got a better avenue to goal.
Ball up, 50 out from the Belpost Hill goal. Handball comes to Urquhart. Kick around the corner quickly. Might be okay, or punched away. Fursland's there, can't take it with him. Through the middle of the pack, though.
Oh, here's a
Joel
go.
Page can run in, 10 metres out, and kick the
Got
goal.
That's
just
not over yet.
So he kicks his 4th of the afternoon, and the 10th for Belpost Hill. They go to 10-11-71. And they trail North Geelong, 12-6-78. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard, 16 minutes played.
They battled and battled and battled to get that, didn't they? And at one stage, I think they need Tari to take a couple of marks. I know you've been saying Hardman's the best player on the ground. He probably is, but I tell you what, Kane Swenneson has done a superb job down there.
I reckon I'd be having Wood and Page just in front of Tar now with their ability to run and jump the ball. So we're back in the middle of the ground, back to a 7-point game, and it's not over yet. We've got some 10, 15 minutes, maybe 10, 12 minutes to go. Ball in the middle of the ground. Barton over the top again, coming off the wings. Carter, he left it behind, but he went back, had it. Nell lost it again, picked up by Barton. Tried to force his way through. Carter did the same thing. He got it away to Vantella.
Oh,
great chase,
what a
Fitzsimmons.
great tackle!
And he's worked hard there, Fitzsimmons. Chased him down from behind, just about to unload. So Fitzsimmons now from the half-back line goes wide out towards Bryant. Oh, I don't know whether he went at the ball.
No, he
there.
didn't.
The ball went over the back of the contest. Picked up. Good chase from Whitney there.
No
Ends up
prior.
there, hands of Basely. Basely got around Hutchison. Steadies himself. Little short kick over the top and went back to Fantella. Player out wide, but he's gone short. And he will find Urquhart there. Looks like he's gone forward.
Turn your
Campbell goes to Lima. Lima chips up. Page on a lead, and Joel Page has taken the mark. So just when you thought it had gone bang, here we come.
The goosebumps are back.
The ability of these sides to both get out and then come back is amazing. We thought all the petrol tickets were spent at three-quarter time, but they're finding something here this afternoon. The rest next week could be invaluable, and they both want to have that. So it's now with Joel Page. 40 metres out from goal. Can he kick it? It's a long kick for him at this stage of the game. Shuffles in.
Oh,
kick
it's a
off
shocker.
the side of the boot. And it's going to be out of bounds on the full. So resulting free kick goes to Kane Swenneson. He takes his time. He plays on, comes back inside the field of play and went to Hardman. Hardman will come to the clubroom side of the ground, and that's the way he's looking. But the kick off the side of the boot, back through the middle. And it's going to be Barton who drops the mark. Picked up by Carter. Handball comes out the back to Pisano. Pushed off the ball as he kicked it. Went towards the wing. Carter needs a favourable bounce. It ran back towards North Geelong's goal. Lockie Wright taps it up. Now he's in the box seat. Carter working hard to keep him out of it. Wright's also there. Both players done well. Picked up. Handball support for North Geelong. Goes into the half-forward line. And it's going to be just inside the field of play and a ball in. Will take place 40 metres around from the
Great
line
play,
post.
Lockie Wright.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think Carter had him beat for pace too, you know, and Lockie's very quick. I think Carter's quicker.
A ball in just about ready to take place in that end of the ground. As we know, it's a 7-point game. North Geelong now with an opportunity at their end of the ground. Miller does a ruck work, tapped out, picked up, Parker, spun around, got his kick smothered, went back and collected it, was North Geelong player, not sure who was on the bottom of the pack. It ends towards Barton. Barton picked the ball up, he was pushed in the back.
Him in the back.
He can, says the umpire.
He pushed him fair square in the back.
Pushed him right in the middle of the back.
I reckon there might have been a player standing in his line there,
With
was
two
it?
hands.
Oh, there would have had to been 8 players because the bloke over the netball court saw that one.
So the ball thrown back in, ground level. Who's going to win the ball out? Game plays now. Just told me to jump on top of the ball.
Get some legs that work, idiot.
So the ball throw in, over the top, comes out. Pisano knocks the ball down. There's a free kick this time. He's made up for it, I think. And the recipient's going to be Pisano.
Is that the stitch up, is it?
Yeah, I think he's actually seen the replay of a big screen. He's thought, I'm going to catch up here now. So Anthony Pisano with the ball on the half-back line, told to play on by the umpire. Was going to put himself under pressure, but he kicks to the centre wing. Going back, Mark is taken by Sulik. So it was called play on by the umpire. No, he called play on straight away, so it was a good clean call. It's Rickett who emerges with it. Handball comes out. Hardman back over the top. And the bounce favours Stevie Rickett on the left foot. Kicks back into the forward line. Pittman's there. Lyman's there. Ball back of the ground. Picked up. McNamara went at it. Couldn't pick it up. Kept the ball in front of himself. Did well. The handball came through to Lima. He got through the contest. Little kick. Went forward to Turner. Needs a clean pick up. Picked it up. Got out of trouble. Kicked back to the wing. Player by himself. Mark is taken and it's Whitney. So Whitney now decides to go and go quickly. God, look at this. They're out by themselves.
Well, he knew he was
I
there.
think it's Wells looks back inside. The kick goes back into Cam Addy. He's pushed himself. Great work again. That was nearly playing because the umpire hadn't called it, is it? How can you do that? It doesn't matter because the ball's in the forward line. It's going to be North Geelong. And the player working hard is Ferguson. Got across, assisted, went one there, then back the other. Kicks back towards centre wing. Ball favours Taylor Reynolds. Reynolds is also there. Player put his head over the ball. Let's put his head down into the contest, I think. And it's going to be a recipient. It's going to be John Wood. He's just about spent 2. And he's going to be the recipient of this free kick. And we've gone 21 minutes. So we've got plenty of time left. So John Woods with the ball. On the half-back line, has a player short. He goes in that direction. Hutchison leads up. Kick didn't hit the target, so he's got an out turn. Kick back towards Benny Bryant.
Why wouldn't you run?
Well, I think Benny was coming off the ground. He thought he was coming, but he didn't know the ball was coming to him. Thought there was one over the top. Wright takes the ball, and there's going to be a ball up. So, as I said, we've gone 21 and a half minutes. Final quarter. Belpo still at 10 goals 9. North Geelong on 12 goals 6.
Miller gets the ruck contest down to 12 for Belpo still. Kick was smothered. Parker to run the other way. Straight onto it. Straight lines it. Does well. Centre wing. Lovett comes at him. He gets around him, does he?
Great effort, big fella.
Miller handballs it, trying to get it back to
Not
Parker.
a good one.
Turner handballs it back. Fantella gives it to Popovsky. That's not 10 metres. That's on the full. It's on the full. It's on the full. It's on the full. Jesus, umpire. Do something. On centre wing, the ball. You won't get the grand final like that, brother. Handball over the top, Ferguson to Van Creeken. Missed the target. Fantella over the top of it on centre wing. The umpire will come in and ball it up. There was 6 blokes there, wasn't there?
He was back behind the...
Yeah. There was this bloke, he was standing here. Anyway, the ball up.
I thought it was out in the full.
It was. 7 points of difference. You're joking me, aren't you? Ball, McLeod had a good last quarter. Right foot kick towards the 10 metre square, pushed off it. Who's going to pick it up? Handball by Tar, missed Urquhart as a target. McLeod comes back through the middle, North Geelong. They tap it out. Might be okay to right. At centre half back. Goes with a kick to centre half forward. Key running back with a fly to the football against Wood. Wrapped up by Hardman as well. Ball spills free. Key tried to get the handball out. Couldn't do so. He's wrapped up.
No prior opportunity. Fair enough.
The umpire will come in and ball up. 12-6-78 North Geelong. Bell Post Hill 10
No
11
prior
71.
opportunity.
23 minutes played, final term. We've got a ball up, 4 to the centre circle for North Geelong. Miller and Lovett. Lovett gets it down, rode by Fitzsimmons. Right foot kick inboard. Lima comes back on the fly to the footy.
Ooh,
Does well. Takes the mark, switches play to the outer side. Pisano takes it at half back. Just holds the play up. Pittman comes down to stand the mark. 7 points of difference. Pisano goes inboard. Fitzsimmons goes up, falls into the arms of McLeod, kicks it over the top towards Fantella, has to sit and wait for it, takes the mark. His kick was partly smothered, goes towards half forward, shuffle the handball out. McLeod deserves a goal for his last quarter, goes in and misses.
Well, now
Throw.
we could have a draw.
No, it's a throw.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Threw it up, said the umpire, so no score.
He what?
He threw it out of the contest. Steve McLeod didn't, Turner did. So 24 minutes played now, and the ball's coming back to North Geelong for DeSanto at centre half back.
Did you see it? Did he throw it?
Oh, I didn't look up from here, but I'm a long way away.
So the scoreboard is now wrong. The scoreboard's wrong. It's 10-12 on the scoreboard. It's 10-11. So they want to change that, or else people are going to go into hysteria here. The ball goes out wide. North Geelong just settling the play down. The ball's at half back with Ferguson. Goes along the line towards Hardman, who goes up off the back of the pack. Ball to right. Breaks free. Under pressure. Gets the kick away. Inside 50. Breggy with the lead. Comes up. Can't take the mark. Front and centre. Rickett was good. Handball back to Parker. Off a standing step. Towards the 10-metre square. Jared Bryan up against Addy. Goes towards Briggy. Kicks it out of mid-air. And
shoulder.
And Addy wants to see it through. He just kicks it through for a rush behind to North Geelong. They go to 12-7-79. North Geelong. They lead Bell Post Hill 10-11-71. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard. 25 minutes played.
The backman don't get them Holden free kicks today.
So the ball now with the names of Popovsky goes quickly. Had to hit Lovett, but Parker comes across. Now they've got time to slow things up. Well, so Luke Parker, now he goes quickly. Had Miller and found him. So Miller will kick from 45 metres out directly in front.
To probably win the game.
This will win the game. There's no doubt about it.
He's a lovely kick for goal, this kid.
Blake Miller, an opportunity here to put North Geelong, I would think, into the grand final in 2 weeks' time. Has a shot for goal from about 45 metres out, directly in front. Distance, no consideration here. Gee, it's a poor-looking kick off the boot, and he's put it through for another minor score.
I'm going to keep it close, boys.
We've now got Bell Geelong on 12 goals, 10-11 to Bell Post Hill, and we've gone 26 minutes, final quarter. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki scoreboard.
So Lima with the kicking in duties at full back again for Bell Post Hill. Martin just straight on the ground for Addy, takes the mark in the back pocket. Briggy stands the mark. Kick it as long as he can towards half back. Lovett up against Miller. Lovett puts the hands up, second effort. Couldn't take the mark. Ball comes from Zulix to Lima, runs through half back towards the centre of the ground. Brent Schwennerson taps it from behind, needs to go and get it as well. Got Urquhart who put the afterburners on and got held on to.
Well, he had to do
very
that.
good free kick.
He had to do that.
Held him up very nicely because he was away too, Urquhart. Urquhart now forward to the centre circle, goes long towards full forward. No mark taken, front and centre. Oh, there's a bit of a don't argue there as well. The umpire will come in and ball it up. 40 out from Bell Post Hill's goal.
Big Schwennerson's just saved him by giving that free kick. That was a great free kick.
It was little Schwennerson.
One of them.
Ball up. 40 out. Schwennerson, big Schwennerson. Kane. Ball spills towards Reynolds. His kick was smothered. Still in the pack. Somehow they get out of it. Little Schwennerson. Brent to a vacant centre wing. Who's going to run onto it? It's PJ. DeSanto keeps it in front of him. Will it sit for him a second time? He gets away from Lentini, handballs it back inboard to Eels. He handballs it towards right, goes through centre wing towards half forward, getting back there well. No. We'll be able to sit and
you'll have to keep going, son.
Yeah, they have to move the ball quickly. We thought about the chip to Carter. He's got to go further down. He's got to kick it.
Kick the bloody thing!
They've got to move it on well. Nearly kicks it into Briggy, and I think he might have turned it over. Zulix is up, Keys there at the back. Fitzy to run onto it and just kick it as he does towards half forward. Great kick to Pittman, who takes the mark, and we'll just settle things down at centre half forward. 28 minutes played. Final term, 12-8-80 North Geelong. There's the
siren's gone.
And, well, Bell Post Hill have definitely finished 10-11-71. And now Jamie Pittman's got the footy.
It was good going.
And he's kicked one. So this for number 2 for him. He comes in from 50, left foot kick. I think he's kicked it. He certainly has. Good way to finish for Jamie Pittman, his second. And the 13th for North Geelong. So they go to 13-8-86 to finish the game. And defeat Bellpost Hill 10-11-71 by 15 points. And the goal kicker's Dale.
Yeah, I'm just watching good. He's going out towards the umpires.
He's
there.
right
I
at
don't
the
think he's too
umpires,
happy.
and he's having a go at them too.
Oh, no, he's not.
He said
Anyway,
something.
goal kickers 2, North Geelong. We've got Luke Parker with 3, Paul Briggy 2, Jamie Pittwood with 2. One is to Blake Miller, Luke Van Creek and Lee Hardman, Derek Fitzsimmons and Rod Hutchison.